There are hundreds, there are thousands of patients with Omicron who would suggest that the symptoms that they face are far more severe than just a common cold. Yet even in this particular case, O2 saturation does dip, perhaps not catastrophically. There is a jump in oxygen beds in hospitals. There is a jump even in oxygen in ventilator beds in ICUs and hospitals. It may not be as severe as Delta, but it's not a common cold, sir. That's not what people who have gotten this say at all, because many have recovered.
Very good. That is exactly what it is. Maybe when I'm trying to get to you the important point which made the change in the decision, you should remember, first of all, I said it's almost unstoppable.
Right.
Because it's highly infectious.
Right.
If it comes in, majority of us will not know we have been infected. Probably more than 80% will not even know we are
Dr. Muliyil, have we given up on our COVID policy? That is it now inevitable that we'll all get it? Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. It's so infectious, much more infectious than Delta, but the consequences are quite different. A few will get hospitalization,
right,
compared to Delta. We have to have a frame of mind that we accept that it is not a frightening disease anymore. Omicron is a disease we can deal with.
So we are all going to get Omicron. You're saying this, that not all,
exactly.
But the chances are that all of us will end up getting it in a finite period of time.
That's correct.
So one question therefore, and because this does open a can of worms, can't direct contacts of COVID patients infect others if they don't test themselves? For example, if there's a healthy person, a caregiver of say their parents, right? Omicron is so transmissible, that individual picks it up, the young person who's healthy, maybe asymptomatic, maybe mildly symptomatic. They go out into society and they end up infecting possibly senior citizens or those with comorbidities. We have a burden of comorbidities in India, sir, for all sorts of reasons. Are we therefore not letting our guard down?
Yes, that is an expected question from everybody. The point is that there is a way we can block certain infection. And this particular respiratory infection, the rate of infection is so high and so rapid. You know, the doubling time for this virus is 2 days. So we are talking about extremely infectiousness. And by the time you pick up a person who has got a disease, he is already infected a large number. So even when you test, you're far behind. It is not something that will make any difference in the evolution of the epidemic. Everywhere the story is same.
Right.
Rapid climb. So given that,
yes,
the only thing is we could go for very hard measures and just lock down the whole thing and sit inside the house. How long? And also even that won't make a difference.
Right.
But the point we have to remember when you compare Delta and Omicron, it's such a milder disease.
Right.
You have to emphasize again and again.
Right.
Just to change the mindset of the people.